816-825-0430.
Ready to put some fun in your life? Whether it's Central or East Alabama, North Alabama, West Georgia, or wherever you're from, Fun Carts of Opelika is your authorized easy-go kart dealer that has no limits on a perfect easy-go kart. Whether it's a fully customized kart or a stock-made kart, we'll deliver it on time and at the best price. Fun Carts gives you the service after the sale, so no matter if it's hunting, tailgating, motorhoming, fleet rental, or just a better way to get around, Fun Carts of Opelika has it and will customize it to your needs. Visit us in Opelika or call us or visit online for the best easy-go carts. Put a little fun in your life with Fun Carts of Opelika.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Blitz Saturday Sports Countdown. Andy and Brett here with you until 9 o'clock this morning, and we're going to go to the phone line. Welcome in our good friend Luke Robinson. Luke, how you doing today?
Hey.
What's up?
Hi, guys. How are y'all?
Doing all right. How about you?
Oh, just a little wet.
Where are you at? It hasn't been raining here in a few weeks. You must be in Portland, Oregon.
No, I'm over at Robinson Iron right now. Yes, it's still just drizzling pretty steady.
Yeah, it's been a pretty monotonous week and a half of just nothing but rain. But glad you floated in by phone today. And
well, I'm thinking of starting a grunge band if it rains anymore.
Exactly. You have to wake up and kind of get your bearings to figure out that you didn't really move to the Pacific Northwest and or the Amazon, the rainforest or whatever. But we start off the show, Luke, talking about the NBA draft a little bit. Just your initial thoughts on how that went Thursday.
I really wanted to watch a lot of it. I did. I wanted to get into the NBA draft this year more than I have in previous, and it's rather impossible for me. It's just the NFL draft. I know this probably makes Andy roll. I think it is great television. It's fun. You know the college players. There seems to be drama. You are emotionally invested in the guys that are being drafted. I think in the NBA draft, you just don't feel that way. I mean, we don't know Markelle Fultz. At least not in the South, we don't. We didn't get to see him play for Washington. We don't know anything about him. I mean, he's number one pick, and that's great. And I'm sure he's good. And if somebody in Alabama studied the NBA Combine, then yeah, they probably liked his game a lot. But somebody who is even an ardent college basketball fan may not have gotten to see him play a lot. I think they went 9-20.
But look, Luke, how can the number one player in the world, obviously, in the draft this year, be on a team that wins 9 games? I mean, seriously. I mean, they were that bad. I think that had a lot to do, as we talked about at the start of the show, a lot to do with why nobody knows really who he is, and he just kind of rose out of obscurity. But it's just hard to believe that guy was on a team that horrible. I mean, I'd hate to know that he wasn't on that team. May not have won a game.
No, that's right. I mean, it certainly happened before, not necessarily to that extent. I mean, Myles Garrett was not on exactly a great Texas A&M team, but I mean, you've seen other players who, in other sports that are on losing teams, that they get drafted very, very highly. But I'm with you. I did never get to see him play a lot. There just wasn't an opportunity. And he plays out on the West Coast, so it's a lot of late night games during a weekday versus in college football, where yes, the Pac-12 may have some late night games, but they're generally on a Saturday, and a lot of people will just stay up for more football. So we get to see a little bit more of them. But I mean, going down through the draft, look, the Sixers, yeah, they've got 2 number 1 picks in a row now, and that's great for them. But we hadn't seen Ben Simmons play in the pros. We don't know much about Markelle Fultz. They've got Joel Embiid, who everybody says is a good player, but he stayed hurt. And then the Lakers get Lonzo Ball, and they trade away D'Angelo Russell for a box of Triscuits and the $22 million price tag for Brooks Lopez, which makes no sense. Let me just go off on a tangent here just for a second. it's so funny to me that a lot of people complain about, well, these college coaches just get paid too much. I mean, Nick Saban making $10 million is ridiculous, but nobody has a problem with paying Brooks Lopez $22 million. I mean, let me tell you something. Nick Saban is worth infinitely more money than Brooks Lopez. That's the long and short of that story. But anyway, and then the third pick, Boston makes a bit of a surprise, but there just wasn't a lot to wrap your arms around. And I'm hoping next year is a little different. I mean, I've already looked into the 2018 mock drafts, and Colin Sexton from Alabama, I've seen him go as high as number 4 and as low as number 14. So I think he will almost certainly be a one-and-done guy. I've seen Mustafa Aaron from Auburn go as high as 16, but as low as into the second round. And I've seen Austin Wiley go from as low as undrafted, which shocked me a little bit, to as high as about number 21. And I started researching that a little bit more. And I think the problem with Wiley, while I do think he will go pro next year, and I think that's probably understood from just about everybody, the issue is the big man has been devalued in the NBA, and that may hurt him a little bit more. The NBA would rather take a chance on a dynamic guard than a guy who can muscle his way into the lane. That's the only thing I could figure out about that, because I think Austin Wiley should, for all intents and purposes, most of my life would have been a lottery.
Well, that's a good point, and the center position as a whole has been diminished tremendously with the up-paced type of run-and-gun type play in the NBA, not a lot of half-court set offenses. I'm going to change the subject real quick, go to a couple topics before we let you go this morning, Luke. And I made a proclamation in the first segment. No, we're not Al Gore, and we don't claim to have started the internet, but it's just funny to read articles that come out about stuff. And literally, I'll toot our own horn here as a Sports Blitz group a little bit. But for the last 4 years or 5 years, we've talked about the college football situation and the issues with the playoff and the 4 super conferences. I mean, we talked about that, and then Mike Krzyzewski comes out yesterday or day before yesterday and says, look, he thinks that high school players should be allowed to be drafted again, but if you go to college, you stay at least 2 years. Well, how long have we all been saying this on this program? And I know other sports programs have been kicking all these things around too, but it's funny. It's like the UPS commercial. That the little guy on the end of the table in the boardroom comes up with this great idea and he blurts it out, and everybody's sitting around and they pause for like 5 seconds, and the CEO goes, I got a good idea. Why don't we do this? And everybody goes, yeah, that's a great idea. I think that's wonderful. I mean, it just makes you feel like that, come on. I mean, everybody's talking about all these things. Why can't everybody just get in the room and fix this stuff? Because, I mean, we've been saying that there's a problem with the NBA in college basketball for years. And I think they do need to either let people go straight out of high school if they feel like that's the opportunity for them, or if you do make that step to college, I mean, be committed. You're going to be there 2 or 3 years. I mean, why is it that way in football and in baseball and not in basketball?
Yeah, it's such a sticky wicket because a couple of things. First of all, I don't know that 2 years is the answer. I would really like to see it go to 3. I think you have to have 3.
I'm with you.
Truly blossom. But secondly, I think what will happen, and I would be okay with this, I think what would happen would be a lot of guys will start going to the D League, which I think is being renamed to the G League for Gatorade, and they will start going there straight because they'll get paid about $100,000 a year, $80,000 a year, $120,000, whatever it is. And so you'll see a lot of guys go that route. And then college basketball will be sort of the third tier, which is not terrible because that's kind of where college baseball is anyway, right? I mean, a lot of guys go to junior college. A lot of really good players go to JUCO because they can leave whenever. That's kind of baseball's own little D league, separate from the minor league. So I would be okay with that. It just means the quality of play may not be as good. It may not be as exciting. I mean, we're not going to get a lot of Colin Sextons out there, throwing behind the back and alley-oops, and it's not going to be the exact same. But I'm okay with that as long as I can get emotionally invested in some of these guys. I mean, I've used that term a lot, but that's the thing with college basketball. Nobody's ever there long enough to go, oh, my God, I just loved watching him play. I drove to, I would be 3 hours from Tuscaloosa or 4 hours from Auburn, and I would just drive up there to see them play. And you don't do that anymore. You feel like if a guy is any good, and that's the other thing about the NBA, and really pro sports in general, they are so scared on missing out what a guy's potential can be that they overlook what he actually is right now. And so they will take a chance on a kid, which gives a kid some false hope. What is it, Harry Giles at Duke? I know he spent a lot of time hurt, but what did he average, like 4 points and 3 rebounds last year? I mean, and he gets drafted. I mean, it's nutty. There are a lot of guys out there that are probably better than him, but they're so scared missing out on what Harry Giles can be.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of good stuff, Luke. We're up against the break, man. We appreciate it, and find some way to keep to stay dry, okay?
I'm going to do it. Y'all have a good one.
All right, buddy. Thank you, brother.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more of the Sports Blitz Saturday Sports Countdown right after this.
Reinhardt Lexus brings exciting offers with rates as low as 0%, rebates for college grads and military, and low monthly payments. The time to save is now at Reinhardt Lexus, where you'll feel like family.
Main Street Family Urgent Care.
Relief has a new address in Alexander City. Main Street Family Urgent Care is now open across from Walmart on Highway 280. From cuts, broken bones, strep throat, and flu, they can help you heal and feel better fast. Open 8 to 8 Monday through Friday, 8 to 6 on Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Sunday.
Main Street Family Urgent Care. Heal better, feel better fast.
Don't you know there's no clean like Peaches and Clean?
Wow, your carpets look fantastic.
Yeah, thanks to Peaches and Clean.
They look new again.
They also clean my kitchen tile.
Simply amazing. I'm calling Peaches and Clean today.
Just call 502-5326. Oh yeah, they have an area rug cleaning facility too.
Peaches and Clean is now expanded to the Alexander City Lake Martin Market. Give them a call at 334-502-5326.
Call us up at Peaches and Clean.
TPE Power Equipment is now the trusted name for all your mower and power equipment needs. Whether it's our original Tallahassee location or Opelika location on Fredericks Road, we've got East Alabama covered with the best brands of mowers and power equipment from Husqvarna, Toro, Kawasaki, Echo, and Honda. Right now, get commercial strength Husqvarna zero-turn mowers with our fleet program that offers deep discounts, easy finance, and bonus handheld equipment in one solid package. TPE of Opelika and Tallahassee are the new standard of everything power equipment in East Alabama.
Heads up, we're going back to 77. Disco, bell bottoms, and Ford F-Series starts its epic run as the best-selling trucks in America. Fast forward to 2017, F-Series is still king for 40 straight years. How? Rock-solid durability, up to the nanosecond technology, and jaw-dropping capability. No wonder the competition hasn't been number one since these. Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 40 straight years.
Bucks Island is one of the oldest boat dealers in Alabama, serving boaters since 1948 with the largest boat showroom in the state. Bass boats featuring Skeeter, cruisers and sport boats featuring Monterey, pontoons featuring Crest, G3 and Voyagers, powered by Mercury and Yamaha. Bucks Island has sold over 10,000 boats and with a full service and parts and accessories department to keep your boat in top condition. Don't buy a boat till you get a Bucks quote. Visit Bucks Island on Highway 77 in Southside or online at bucksisland.com. Give them a call at 1-800-I'm-READY. Bucks Island, where our #1 product is customer satisfaction.
Reinhardt Lexus brings exciting offers with rates as low as 0%, rebates for college grads and military, and low monthly payments. The time to save is now at Reinhardt Lexus, where you'll feel like family.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Blitz Saturday Sports Countdown. Again, Andy and Brett here with you until 9 o'clock this morning. Time for a little true or false. I will give Brett will receive. I'll let him determine, are these statements true or are they false? Lonzo Ball will lead the Lakers to the playoffs in his first year as LeVar proclaimed. True or false?
I want to say false, because I'm just pulling so hard that LeVar will have to eat some words, because he's such his mouth fits his personality. It's rather large. The Minnesota Timberwolves look like a team now with a chance to make the playoffs in the West. It's a tough conference over there. I mean, it's tougher than the East. The Lakers are really bad.
Haven't been to the playoffs in 4 years. Can you believe that?
I know. Yeah, I'm going to say it's going to be 5. I mean, Lonzo Ball will have some type of impact, but I don't think it'll be enough.
Okay. Alabama and Auburn will have a first or second round selection in the NBA draft next season. Lucan just talked about that.
That's true. I definitely think so. I think that's an easy one. Alabama's got some really talented guys coming in that could be a one and done. Auburn's got some guys on the roster right now that I think easily could go first or second round, so I think that's a no-brainer.
The Raiders were smart to make QB Derek Carr the highest paid NFL player at $25 million a year.
I mean, nothing's more valuable than a good quarterback, and Derek Carr really had the Raiders playing about as good as anybody. Unfortunately for them, he went down with a leg injury and ended his season. But I think they see the value, and most anybody can see the value in a great quarterback at any level, college or pro. There are 32 starting quarterbacks in the NFL, Andy, and half of them are fair to mediocre. The other half are in an upper echelon. So when you get one of those, that's what you build your team around. I think they did a good day's work securing Derek Carr.
$70.2 million of that contract guaranteed. 5 years, $125 million. That ain't a bad living.
No, I think I could manage that for a couple of years.
Special Advisor to the President for Community, Athletics, and University Relations. That is the title for Philip Fulmer at Tennessee. Is that a real job?
I mean, he's a PR guy. Philip Fulmer's really liked by the Tennessee fan base, really liked by the University of Tennessee.
He didn't like him too much when he was winning 7 games.
Well, now they wish they had him back.
Yeah.
Because since he left, they hadn't done anything. It's a title. It's to keep him on. It's to give him some money.
Yeah.
Give him a reason to be there. So I'll say no, it's not a real job.
No, I agree. Aaron Judge versus Giancarlo Stanton in the home run derby would even pique Luke Robinson's interest.
Absolutely. These two guys, Aaron Judge is the youngest or the second rookie in New York Yankee history to hit 25 home runs at this stage of the game. I think the other one was Lou Gehrig. So.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good company.
That's pretty good company. So, man, those two guys are, they're the youth of the major league. They're the next generation of power hitters. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think a lot of people would watch that.
I would tune in to watch that because Stanton.
Still not sure Luke would, but I'm gonna say true.
Stanton put on a show last year, and he's already in it. Judge has not said if he's going to participate. So I think he needs to, just for the sake of baseball.
I do too.
This is one of those young stars.
Man, if I could hit home runs like that, why would you not just froth at the mouth?
He won nearly 500 feet in a game. Imagine what he could do in a home run derby.
That's crazy.
I cannot believe I'm actually saying this, but the world needs more parents like Keyshawn Johnson. True or false? Did you see the quote?
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to answer that. I don't want to answer it. I really don't.
But you
Just
know
everybody.
The story, right?
Yes.
All right, Keyshawn Johnson Jr., wide receiver, goes to Nebraska as an early enrollee, and had a little injury, I think, to start, set him back a little bit. But he had possession of marijuana or something like that. And that led to Keyshawn Johnson saying, son, you need to come home and take a leave of absence because you're not mature enough to handle this great gift that you've been given to play college football. His exact quote was, he told his son, one thing you will not do as my son is you will not embarrass Nebraska. You will not embarrass Mike Riley, and you will not embarrass this family. If you mature and you're ready to resume your college football career and academic goals, then Nebraska will be ready to embrace you.
Well, let me go back. You know, and Keyshawn Johnson had his fair amount of issues when he was in the NFL. He was a big mouth, running, and all this kind of stuff. But you know, the older you get, you know, you learn from that kind of stuff, and you go, man, I don't want my child that. So I applaud him for that quote. I applaud him for doing, because there's so many parents out there, Andy, that their child can do no wrong, and even when they get caught doing something wrong, they try to spin it to make it where, oh, they're getting picked on, or that organization is not fair, and you gotta tip your hat to this guy stepping up and really showing some leadership and showing some discipline to his child. I mean, that's really what it's all.
I'd say it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, so when you ask me, the world needs more parents like Keyshawn. I don't know enough about Keyshawn Johnson as a parent, but I can tell you I like what he said about that, and that, you know, it's not Nebraska not being fair to him or whatever. He realizes that his child's made a mistake and that maybe he needs to take a step back and kind of see what he's got in front of him before he loses it.
Very interesting. You see the like Snoop Dogg and his son. You know, he goes to UCLA.
Yeah, and then
he's gone. You know, but I don't know. This is I was actually kind of proud.
I thought that was always odd that he went to UCLA anyway, because Snoop Dogg's always at Southern Cal games on the sideline with the Southern Cal jersey walking around. So,
well, that's going to wrap up True or False. You passed. Good job.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Another A.
Another A. More to come on the Sports Blitz, Saturday Sports Countdown, right after these messages.
If you've been putting off that new heating and air unit in your home because of the upfront expenses, Williams Plumbing of Alexander City now has primary financing from Synchrony and can now install brand new heating and cooling systems for zero down, longer terms, and a competitive rate. Call Williams Plumbing at 256-329-8488 and get a free quote and terms and upgrade up to $35,000 in work with approved credit. Williams Plumbing stands behind their work with on-time affordable service for all your heating and air needs, as well as plumbing for zero down financing and great service. Williams Plumbing.
Harbor Point Ship Store has everything to make your day on the lake more enjoyable. Come on out to the biggest marina on the water. They have pizza, hot dogs, burgers, and more. Get your gas, groceries, snacks, ice, and everything you need for a fun day on the lake. Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned boat? Harbor Point has the best selection around of everyone's favorite Crest pontoons and Four Winds boats. Harbor Point also has a great selection of pre-owned boats. Come on out and take a look at Harbor Point, Marina Point Road in Dadeville. Get to the point.
Saturday, July 22nd, Sun Festival, Alexander City welcomes the biggest live act to hit Strand Park to date, Moon Taxi. At Strand Park in historic downtown Alexander City, Saturday, July 22nd. Doors open at 6 p.m. Tickets are only $20 and on sale now at the Alexander City Chamber of Commerce or at alexandercitychamber.com. Presented by the City of Alexander City.
Advantage is defined as a favorable or desirable circumstance or feature, a benefit, and that's just what you'll get with the Gills Auto Sales 5-Star Advantage. Gills Worry-Free Guarantee, a 30-month, 30,000-mile warranty on every vehicle. Specialized maintenance from the area's top technicians and free oil changes with each purchase. Flexible financing to fit any budget or credit situation. Convenience with 6 locations offering quick and easy approvals. And selection, the area's volume leader with over 400 vehicles in stock. There's only one place to get the 5-Star Advantage, and that's only at Gills.
I'm Jimmy Goree with Goree's Furniture. We would like to invite you to come shop our huge selection of furniture. But if you don't have time, we have over 2,000 items you can have shipped directly to your home. Go to GoreesFurniture.com, look for 48-hour quick ship. Shop, click, ship, it's just that easy. You can shop us here, or you can shop us online, only at Gorees Furniture.
Your express way to saving.
Find everything you need for the perfect outdoor living space at Russell Do-It Center, like the Fire Rock Outdoor Conventional Fireplace, smartly designed masonry systems that are easy to install and are less than half the cost of a scratch-built brick and mortar fireplace. Weber Grills, the best outdoor gas, electric, and charcoal grills, which always come pre-assembled. Yeti Coolers, premium coolers and accessories that are the ultimate in design, performance, and durability. Russell Do-It Center, experience and knowledge from the pros.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Blitz Saturday Sports Countdown. They're going to have to break out the scuba gear in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, this is...
We're going to try to do this show from underwater. But
is Tropical Storm Cindy, does she just want to hang around?
She's a fickle woman, I'm going to tell you.
She is.
It's
her way or no way.
It is, I'm telling you. Let's do a little... this is on ESPN. I think it's an interesting topic. NFL QB contracts. Who is overpaid, who is underpaid, and who is the best value? Those are the three questions we'll try to answer here. But just these are based on current contracts that these quarterbacks have signed. And this is in order of guaranteed money, because that's what the NFL is all about, guaranteed money. I mean, the way the NFL works is if you can be cut at any time, and the team doesn't owe you the balance except for what is deemed guaranteed in your contract. So Andrew Luck comes in at number one. He has $87 million guaranteed in his contract. He gets paid $24.6 million a year.
So if he got cut today, he would get $87 million. Not a bad gig, man.
That is not bad. Not bad at all.
That's one of those deals where you're like, man, I can't lose. Yeah. I mean, really.
If he gets hurt, I mean, that's what a lot of it has to do with as well.
$87 million guaranteed dollars.
Derek Carr, 70.2. Think about the NBA, though. Some of these contracts, these guys, they've got hundreds of $1 million, and it's all guaranteed.
I know it.
Derek Carr comes in at number two. Now he is the highest paid, technically making $25 million a year if you look at it per year. But Eli Manning comes in at number three. Phillip Rivers, Ben Roethlisberger, Joe Flacco, Russell Wilson, Cam Newton, $60 million. He makes $20.8 a year. All these guys make $20+ million. Matt Ryan, Aaron Rodgers down here at number 10. He actually makes $22 million a year. Alex Smith, number 11. Ryan Tannehill, Drew Brees, Matt Stafford, Carson Palmer. Who have we not named yet? A guy by the name of Tom Brady. $30 million guaranteed in his latest contract. He makes $15 million a year.
He's right dead in the middle of quarterbacks.
He's number 16 on the list.
Now
the best value, we just found it.
I think we just found it. No deal. But I mean, it's like you said, he's made some sacrifices so the Patriots would have more room to sign players. I mean, so that says even more about Tom Brady. Of course, when you're married to Giselle and she makes 100 times more than you do,
yeah.
I mean, really, his money's just not. She's like, you really don't have to get paid. So I mean,
he's just spending money.
Well, he is. So the thing is that he's that it's easy to be a team player when you got that kind of money from your spouse and you're that well off. But he could be selfish and he could say no. I mean, but he wants to win championships and he wants to. He knows if he gets paid less, that's more to pay other players to come in to help them win championships. So.
I'm a little surprised that has not caught on more.
Older quarterbacks. I can see that with older quarterbacks.
Yeah. But, I mean, younger guys. I mean, like the Warriors. they're going to have to make some sacrifices
And they
if they
have.
want to keep this team together, and they have.
And they already have.
So, I mean, it
You know, what's more fun? I mean, at what point in time is another million? I mean, I know that sounds stupid. I mean, because you can always get more money, and you always, you know, I mean, you can hoard it and save up for generations. But at some point in time, it's really not about them. I mean, you're playing for the love of the game and to win championships. If you're financially stable and you have plenty of money, why wouldn't you want to keep that team together to try to win another 2, 3, or 4 coming down the line? So
I will throw this out there. Perhaps we may spoke a little too soon. Dak Prescott comes in at number 30. Now, granted, he's a rookie last year, but guaranteed $383,000. He makes $681,000 a year. He may be the best value.
There is no doubt right now, but that's not going to stick around long. I mean,
No, it
Tony
won't.
Romo got hurt, lost his job. Dak Prescott came in and led the Cowboys back to the glory days and almost led them all the way to a Super Bowl. And they know what he is. They get rid of Tony Romo. Dak Prescott's quarterback for the future for the Cowboys. And we'll see how he does in his sophomore year at the NFL level. That's the year that you really watch for that sophomore slump. Can he keep the momentum going that he had in his rookie season? But I think the answer to that is yes. He's very talented, very smart, athletic, big quarterback that's similar to Cam Newton in a lot of ways. So I think the Cowboys finally got him somebody. But right now, currently, as it stands, tremendous value. Or you can argue that Trevor Siemian might be the biggest value of anybody on this list at $53,000 is what he's guaranteed.
That's
$53,000.
That's.
I mean, I'm not diminishing $53,000 because that's still good money, but not in the quarterback world in the NFL.
Not
okay?
quarterback in the NFL.
$583 a year though.
All right, so who's
so
the
if they
most?
cut him, they wouldn't have to pay him at 50.
No, that's right.
53.
They could. I mean, they got that on them. Overpaid. Who is the most overpaid quarterback in the NFL?
Number 4.
Well, you know, Andrew Luck. Obviously, everybody sees his potential. Derek Carr, as you mentioned, his potential. Eli Manning's got 2 Super Bowl rings. Ben Roethlisberger's got 2 Super Bowl rings.
Flacco's got 1.
Flacco's got 1. Russell Wilson's got 1. Cam Newton got the Panthers to a Super Bowl. Matt Ryan got the Falcons to a Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers has got 1. Okay. Phillip Rivers makes $20.8 million a year. Alex Smith makes $17 million a year. Ryan Tannehill makes $19.3 million a year. Drew Brees has got a championship. Matthew Stafford makes $17.7.
Yeah, but everybody gives him a pass because he plays for the Lions.
This is true. Carson Palmer, $21 a year.
It's Phillip Rivers, man.
Kirk Cousins makes $23.9 a year.
You know, I think there is such a shortage of really, really good quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah.
Andy, that if you show any signs of life that you could be a guy to take your franchise to the next level, because that's what the Redskins are trying to do with Kirk Cousins right now, to decide if they want to do this long-term commitment to him. But I go back to Phillip Rivers at number 4. He's got to be the most overrated, overpaid quarterback for the amount of time in the league and what he's accomplished or what he has not accomplished at San Diego.
How many playoff wins do you think he's got?
I don't have many.
I bet. I'm trying to think.
Is it the curse of the Chargers? It's him, Ryan Leaf. I mean, it just.
I bet he doesn't have more than 2 or 3.
He's a good quarterback, though. I mean, he does make. He throws a lot of interceptions.
Yeah, yeah, he does.
But
Mike Glennon makes $15 a year. The Bears.
They've been a franchise that just haven't been able to figure it out.
Tyrod Taylor with the Bills makes $15.3 a year. Good, great. We have another contender for overpaid.
Yep.
All right, who's the most underpaid, do you think?
It has to be Trevor Siemian. Now
$583,000 a year.
I mean, just to play quarterback in the NFL, I mean, take the beating you take. I mean, that's.
I guess it's probably got to be Dak Prescott, but
currently, right now it is probably of the more veteran quarterbacks out there that have established themselves.
Maybe Jameis Winston.
I just can't.
Jameis Winston makes $6.3 a year.
Yeah.
I mean, for what he's given Tampa Bay right now.
I wish he made $583,000.
Yeah.
I wish they could put Jameis Winston and LeVar Ball in a canoe and send them away.
Put them in Thunderdome and say best man wins.
There you go. They'd out-talk each other.
That's right.
They'd talk each other to death. They would both have a mutual death. So.
All right. So you said okay. That's pretty. I just Tom Brady, the 16th highest paid quarterback.
Yeah, but it's a little bit deceiving. It's
just
by
think
choice.
about that.
He could be the highest paid.
But I mean that says, like you said, that says more
He's the most
about
decorated
his
quarterback.
ego. He can put his ego aside where most of them can't.
And look, the Falcons had them beat down so bad in the first half, and for him to come back and do what he did, I mean, to me, he just solidified himself. He doesn't have to play anymore. I don't really care what he does from this point forward. I mean, I really don't. And look, and you can say what you want to about LeBron James. And look, I've seen all the stuff on Facebook and Instagram and the comparisons and where Michael Jordan was at 32 versus where LeBron's beating him in several categories. And
he's also played for 3 more years in the NBA.
That's right.
I mean, Jordan did go to college.
But here's the deal. When I look at the end results and how quarterbacks are analyzed in the NFL as all-time success, NBA, Major League Baseball, how many rings do you have? I mean, Michael Jordan was 6 for 6, man. LeBron James has fallen way short of that. Now, you can say that, Michael Jordan lost twice in the first round in his younger years, and LeBron James never lost. But Michael Jordan never got swept in a finals, and I think Cleveland got swept twice the first time they went, first 2 times, and should have gotten swept this year.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest about it. They were that. I mean, I think Golden State said, well, NBA said, come on now.
Yeah.
Hey, we need one more game. You give us one more game.
You know how many of those 6 finals went to 7 games for Michael Jordan?
Only one. 0. I thought there was one. No, the Utah game was Game 6 when he hit the shot.
0.
That would have gone to Game 7.
He closed them out in 5 or 6 every time.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know really other than, so you look down through here and you try to gauge Tom Brady. Nobody will ever beat that, man. I just don't know if anybody will. What is he, 5 of 7 in Super Bowls?
I don't think you're ever going to have a quarterback
Is
and
he
a coach.
5 for 7 in Super Bowls? I mean, come on,
And you know
man.
how
And
the
then
two
the
he
other
lost.
2 lost with miracle
I
kick.
take that.
No, the Giants beat him twice.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, he hates the New York Giants, hates Eli Manning. I mean,
2
this guy
miracle
could, outside of 2 unbelievable plays by the New York Giants, could be 7 for 7 in Super Bowl. Now, he also could have lost 3 Super Bowls if the Seattle Seahawks decide to run the football instead of throw it.
And the Rams, I mean, if they can hang, they're ahead.
They did win some close ones now.
Absolutely.
I mean,
but Carolina could have beaten them.
That's right.
I mean,
he
could have gone either way.
But they didn't. And he had a lot to do with why they won them.
That's true. Up against another break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more. Presented by JR Sports Bar and Grill right after this.
Nissan, it's time to zero in on huge savings at Lynch Nissan of Auburn. 0% financing is back in a big way on many of your favorite Nissan models, but only for a limited time. Buy today and save up to $11,000 off MSRP on remaining 2016s as we make room for the 2017. Get up to $7,000 off MSRP on the new Altima SL or 0% for 72 months. Just click it and pick it now at lynchnissan.com. Lynch Nissan of Auburn, I-85 at exit 51.
At U.S. Ameribank, there's something very different at the heart of what we do and who we are. It's a spirit that also defines our neighbors, local businesses, and communities. Building on our 116-year history in Alabama, U.S. Ameribank provides something found nowhere else: craft banking. It's an unwavering commitment to handcrafted banking solutions that turns customers into enthusiastic fans. Visit usameribank.com or your local branch to discover the U.S. Ameribank difference. U.S. Ameribank, banking on values. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Jewelry by Design is Auburn's premier jeweler for over 20 years. Mark and Tammy Nelson invite you to see their unique selection of engagement rings, each crafted to be a one-of-a-kind masterpiece, custom designed with only natural premium diamonds that are never enhanced. Jewelry by Design is also your officially licensed Auburn University jeweler that handcrafts all of their Auburn jewelry, as unique as your passion for the Auburn Tigers. For jewelry that's crafted to your style, visit Jewelry by Design on Dean Road in Auburn or online at jewelrybydesignauburn.com.
If you had $6,000, how would you spend it?
I'd pay bills.
How about a new car? Vacation!
At Hyundai of Auburn today, you can get the new car and do the other things.
What? How?
Pick out your dream car and drive away with as much as $6,000 to spend however you'd like.
America's best warranty and $6,000?
Luxury and $6,000.
Be thinking how to spend your $6,000. HyundaiofAuburn.com.
Vacation!
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill in Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life. Now is the best time to see the good guys the locals know, Alex City Marine. With last year being our best year yet, Landau Pontoons has increased Alex City Marine's allocation of Landaus for the 17th season. Our Suzuki outboard selections are at an all-time high. Alex City Marine is now also Lake Martin's exclusive Manitou pontoon dealer with a full line of the luxurious Manitou Tri-Tune with patented V-Tune technology for top performance. Get the best selection now of Landau and Manitou pontoons. Alex City Marine, Lake Martin.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Blitz Saturday Sports Countdown, brought to you by Sunshine Heating and Air.
We need some sunshine.
Yes, we do, desperately.
Kevin Kill, we need your sunshine to come out. So I'm tired. Look, don't want to curse the rain because we obviously need it, but
I think we're caught up.
In portions, you know.
Yeah.
We'll go 2 months now, won't get a drop.
That's true.
You know how it goes.
That's kind of the way it goes. Golden Nugget puts out their lines. We've done these a couple of times from different places in Las Vegas, but these are some interesting ones I don't think I'd seen before, but we'll run down a few of these. Auburn at Clemson. Clemson's a 5.5-point favorite. You think that's about right?
Clemson's 5.5, minus Deshaun Watson and Ben Boulware and some
at
of those
home,
guys.
So I guess.
Yeah, I think with anticipation of Auburn being pretty good, going over there, you get normally 3 points for home field advantage. I'd definitely say it's a fair line.
Georgia at Notre Dame. I guess this is a toss-up. They give Notre Dame the 3 for being at home.
Yeah, they're giving them the 3 points
you think
there.
Notre Dame's better than Georgia?
No. The answer to that question is no, but Georgia kind of tailed off. They lost to Georgia Tech. Didn't they lose the bowl game? Did Georgia lose their bowl game?
No, I think they won.
They lost to Georgia Tech, though.
Yeah.
But Georgia's extremely talented. Kirby Smart's done an outstanding job of recruiting. Notre Dame's still just Notre Dame to me. They're just kind of in that fair to middling range. So I expect Georgia to win that football game. That's really a push because you get 3 points for home field. So it's basically saying you get those 3. I think it's a push.
Tennessee at Florida. Florida 9.5 favorite. That seems a little high to me.
Tennessee lost a lot, and I think their year last year was the year everybody expected them to win the East and move on. And Florida, say what you want to, I've been a big critic of them too for backing into 2 East titles, but they've won them. Yeah. Whether you say the rest of the division's been terrible or not, Tennessee has had probably the best talent overall and experience of anybody, and they can't get it done. So they got to go to Florida. I say Florida wins. I say Florida probably not by 9.5, but maybe by 6 or 7.
Texas A&M, they've beaten Arkansas every time they played them. They're a 6-point favorite at a neutral site. Tennessee, a 1-point favorite at home over Georgia. There again.
Georgia not getting a lot of love, but that really means that Georgia's favored by 2. So, I mean, if I look at it that way, I mean, if it's a push or a -1 to the home team, that really means that the money line is going to shift toward Georgia. I think everybody's going to go with Georgia.
October 7th, LSU's a 2.5-point favorite on the road in Gainesville.
Tough.
That means they're what, a 5-point favorite, right?
That's exactly right. I mean, so a lot of people believe LSU will roll into Florida and win and probably have more talent, up and down the roster. But they do have that order on it. You never know what's going to happen with that over there. So I don't know. That's an iffy one right there. That's an interesting line.
Alabama 12.5 on the road
20
in College Station.
It'll be 25.
This is the one. Alabama's a 28-point favorite
But did
at
you
home
see what
over
they
Arkansas.
did to Arkansas last year?
Well, no, Arkansas played them tougher last year.
They did, but
at home.
Alabama could have scored 100. I
Well-
mean, they just kept scoring points on them. 28, yeah, that's fine.
20.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's usually what you see against a La Tech or something.
This is the world we live in now. Alabama's dominance is, I mean, well, we'll get to that in just a second. A&M, a 4-point dog on the road against Florida. Auburn, a 7-point underdog on the road at LSU. That's got to be right. I mean,
of course it is, because we hadn't won there since '99. I mean, why not? It could be 15.
Yeah.
It could be 20 until Auburn proves that they can go down to Baton Rouge and actually win a game again.
Alabama, a 24.5-point favorite against Tennessee at home. I mean,
that
my
rivalry
goodness.
just doesn't even exist anymore.
It really.
I mean, it does.
Yeah, great. Auburn's a 7-point favorite on the road at Arkansas. That seems a little high.
This is Arkansas not getting any love.
Not
this year.
none.
I mean, obviously, a lot of people feel like they're garbage, and Brett Bielema, he's the trash driver. He's the trash truck driver, and Auburn, that's been noted as a trap game for Auburn. A tough game to go to. Last time, what was it, 2 years ago? We lost in 500 overtimes over there. But everybody, the media and all the different groups are expecting Auburn to be a lot better, and they're not saying that Arkansas is going to have much to combat that. So,
doesn't look like it.
Auburn 7 on the road.
LSU at Alabama. Alabama 12-point favorite over LSU at home.
I mean, a 28-point favorite over Arkansas, a 24.5-point favorite over Tennessee, and a 12-point favorite over LSU, and a 12.5-point favorite, and a 12.5-point favorite over Texas A&M. So far, have been the Alabama lines you've run down. I mean, nobody's been within basically 2 touchdowns of them yet.
Here's another one, Georgia. Talk about Georgia not getting any love. Georgia, who has beaten Auburn's brains in, is a 10-point underdog on the road at Auburn.
There's no way.
You want to put some money down on this.
I definitely do. Can we go ahead and call? Get that 10 right now.
Woo.
Good grief, man.
I hope that's right. I hope that's low.
That's
Auburn getting a lot of love, really.
And that doesn't happen very often.
No.
Now, I think that line, that would probably be a 3-point favorite Auburn at home, and basically which would mean it'd be a push.
Yeah.
I really do. I mean, from the way the last 2 years have gone, neither team has played well at all the last 2 years in that game. They've been 2 of the worst games I've ever attended. I mean, so disappointing for both teams and both fan bases. I mean, obviously Georgia's been a little bit happier when they walk out of the stadium than Auburn fans because they did actually win the game, but neither team played like they wanted to win. No. Both teams were terrible. So it's just really kind of odd that Auburn would be. I think they missed that one. I really do. That's way high.
LSU is 16.5-point favorite over Arkansas.
Arkansas is
at home.
They're double-digit underdogs to everybody.
Florida 4.5 on the road at South Carolina, probably about right. LSU 7.5-point favorite over Tennessee on the road. Tennessee, Arkansas, and Georgia. They don't really think a whole lot.
I don't understand why Georgia. I mean, I picked Georgia to possibly be undefeated going into the Auburn game.
I think it's got a lot to do with just the West being that much more dominant.
I really look at Georgia possibly could be undefeated going into the Auburn game.
How
I'm
about
serious, man. I mean, go back and look at the schedule. I mean, we can pull that up later when we get closer. I mean, we're 10 weeks out, so we got a little time, but a little time. It'll go by fast, but I'm telling you right now, Andy, that Georgia, they're a scary team, and with Eason back and what they've got coming back on defense, I'm telling you, man, I don't know why they're not getting love.
So here again, Auburn getting some love, I think. Alabama's 6.5-point favorite on the road at Auburn.
Expecting that to be a tough game.
Oh, I should be.
I mean, that's, really about a 9.5-point favorite for Alabama. That's a little less than 2 touchdowns. So, I mean.
Florida State, 4 on the road at Florida. Georgia, 2.5. They finally get favored. Georgia, 2.5 on the road at Georgia Tech. Texas A&M.
At LSU a 12-point favorite.
Clemson a 10-point
Texas
favorite.
A&M not getting any love either.
No, they're not. No. I think people think Kevin Sumlin, this is it for him.
It could be. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't won anything.
He's been very Gus Malzahn-ish.
He has
started out really good and has gone downhill to
But
mediocrity.
Gus Malzahn does have an SEC championship
That's
to
the
his
difference.
credit, and Kevin Sumlin has nothing.
That's the difference.
And he also had Johnny Manziel, and couldn't do anything with him
for 2 years.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Those are the lines from the Golden Nuggets. They think Alabama's going to be good.
Golden Nuggets for your Golden Nuggets.
They think
right?
Auburn's going to be pretty good. Don't think a lot of Georgia, Arkansas, or Tennessee.
Or Texas A&M.
Or Texas A&M. We'll have to wait and see how
Somebody's got to be good out of that
out.
bunch.
You would think.
It's not Arkansas.
No.
Good grief. I mean,
Up a 28-point dog against Alabama right now.
Good Lord, man. I'm telling you.
Woo, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Sports Blitz right after this.
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio, or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
At US AmeriBank, there's something very different at the heart of what we do and who we are. It's a spirit that also defines our neighbors, local businesses, and communities. Building on our 116-year history in Alabama, US AmeriBank provides something found nowhere else: craft banking. It's an unwavering commitment to handcrafted banking solutions that turns customers into enthusiastic fans. Visit usameribank.com or your local branch to discover the US AmeriBank difference. US AmeriBank, banking on values. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lex Wedgeworth has been the most trusted pest control company for a generation, and now we're proud to announce our new name, EnviroCare. You can expect the same high standards for all your pest control needs, and EnviroCare's exclusive Centricon termite colony elimination system that provides the industry standard to protect your home or business. The EnviroCare Centricon termite protection protects your home year-round. Call the professionals of EnviroCare throughout Central East Alabama. Call for a free estimate. Nobody cares like EnviroCare, the next generation of full pest control for your home or business.
A1 Four Seasons, a division of Jackson Refrigeration, is Central Alabama's Alabama Power Superior Solutions dealer. With the summer months approaching, the temperatures are rising, and so will your power bill if you don't have one of the latest 410A heat pumps. With R22 Freon prices on the rise, now is the time to make the switch to a new, more efficient unit that will save you hundreds of dollars on your yearly power bill. Call A1 Four Seasons at 256-234-4457.
In a world that's ever changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a four-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success.
Ask what makes it the best 3 Series ever, and we'll tell you it has more advanced suspension and steering for even more control of the road. and it's near perfectly balanced to put performance first. But ask her for where the competition mimics us just to keep up? No comment. The BMW 3 Series.
Visit BMW of Columbus on Whittlesey Boulevard or shop bmwofcolumbus.com.
Welcome back to the Sports Blitz.
We're laughing
Saturday
at the radar.
Sports Countdown, the radar. Still looks. I don't think it's changed in 3 days or 4 days. I mean, it's
no, it hasn't.
That green and yellow and red
is directly on top of us.
Wow. But anyway, like I said, the sun will come out
That
tomorrow.
sounds like the Ocoee River is flowing right by the studio or underneath the studio.
Underneath the studio. Time for a little more or less.
All right, Michael, where's our game show music?
Yeah,
we got to get this going. So.
Yeah, we provide our own sound effects for now.
Yeah, that's right.
More difficult 3-game stretch: Mississippi State, LSU at home, at Georgia, at Auburn, or Penn State, Michigan at home, at Ohio State, at Michigan State.
Both are real tough. Penn State's a better program than Mississippi State's. I'm going to say Mississippi State's going to lose all 3 of those. I'm going to say Penn State possibly will win 2 of the 3 of their stretch. They can beat Michigan State and they can beat Michigan. I don't know about Ohio State. They'll have Michigan at home. I think that'll be a pretty good football game, actually. Penn State's a good football team.
I like when Michigan and Penn State are good and they're playing each other.
I do too, man.
I like watching those.
Well, games. that's what college football is all about. Mississippi State lost to LSU, lost to Georgia, and lost to Auburn.
Some people think Mississippi State may be a surprise team.
Yeah, they'll surprise you all right by how bad their record's going to be at the end of the year.
They've got a deceptive record. They're worse than they think. Less impactful defensive coordinator hire in the SEC: Paul Rhodes at Arkansas or Brady Hoke at Tennessee.
You want to talk about neither team getting any love? Just go look at the Golden Nugget. You talk about less impactful. How about both? Expect either one of them be any good.
There we go. How about that?
That's what I'm talking about, Michael.
Ask and you shall receive.
That's right.
So who you got? You say both.
I'm going to say neither one of them. Who cares? Obviously, nobody in Vegas
You can't get any more impactful than that. More surprising breakup: Cleveland and GM David Griffin, or Phil Mickelson and his caddy Bones Mackay?
Why did Cleveland and David Griffin part ways, and LeBron wasn't real happy about that, was he?
I don't think anybody was, especially right before the draft.
I'm going to say this one's a push because Phil Mickelson and Bones Mackay have been together for
25 years.
That's a tough one, man. I think both of them were pretty surprised, to be honest with you. Of course, things happen in Cleveland that are unexplainable. And obviously, LeBron James carries no weight because they just do stuff up there, and they don't really ask him.
True.
Seriously.
I would say Phil Mickelson and Bones.
He left Cleveland the first time because of this kind of stuff.
They do bizarre things in Cleveland.
They do.
That could almost be expected. Less believable that there was actually a bidding war over Jesse Palmer between ESPN and Fox, or that John Gruden's son deadlifted 639 pounds.
Golly, man. I'm going to say less believable was a bidding war over Jesse Palmer. But John Gruden's son deadlifting 600. Have you seen this guy? What is he eating?
That's a good point.
Lead?
Because John's not a big guy.
No. I bet John's still with it, though.
He gave him that Chucky look. More attractive coaching job: Florida or LSU?
More attractive coaching job, man. I tell you, ooh, it's a tough one, man. As we have the pyramid. What was the name of that show?
Sale of the
No,
Century.
not Sale of the Century. What's the
$1,000 pyramid?
They changed the name 2 or 3 times.
It was $25,000.
They inflated
it. They upped it. Yeah.
Inflation got to it. It kept moving up. I think Trevor Senior would like to play for $25,000. Man, I tell you, golly, both just unbelievable programs with a lot of talent. I'm going to say the more attractive job is probably going to be Florida.
I might say LSU because of the food and less of competition.
You're going to say
the least competition.
Well, the least competition, but I don't know Florida's.
But there's so much to go around in Florida. It really doesn't seem to matter.
That's what I'm saying.
You got Miami and Florida State and everybody else pick cherry.
Both of them good programs. Both very comparable to each other.
They are, really.
Hey, but you do play in the East over in Florida.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Less desirable method of execution. Firing squad or hanging.
Jesus. I mean,
I like
how about cyanide poisoning? Could you just throw that in there? Suffocation. Whatever. I mean, good grief. I don't know. Do I even have to answer that?
Of course you do. To pass the course.
I'm firing squad, man. Just shoot me and get it over with. I'm hanged. I mean, do break your neck, right?
I mean,
what if the hanging just fall and break?
Well, what if the guys are a bad shot? I mean,
you want to talk about bizarre. Less desirable method of execution for me would be hanging.
Okay. I'm going to say
Why don't you say drowning or burning up by fire? Which one would you rather do?
Well, I mean, nobody really does that, do they?
But who?
I'm not just saying by death, this is actually on purpose. Lethal injection or electrocution.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not getting electric. I don't want to be electrocuted.
No, that seems tough.
Let's change the subject.
Let's take a break.
Nobody wins in that deal.
Oh, man. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more of the Sports Blitz Saturday Sports Countdown right after this.
Purchasing a new home is easier than you think, and America's Home Place can show you the way. For over 41 years, we've built thousands of homes for people just like you. We guide you through the entire process from purchasing a lot, finding financial options, to putting the finishing touches on your beautiful new house. Come tour our showroom and see over 100 customizable floor plans. Visit us online at americashomeplace.com/TV for a free floor plan book. America's Home Place. We make building easy.
Now is the best time to see the good guys the locals know, Alex City Marine. With last year being our best year yet, Landau Pontoons has increased Alex City Marine's allocation of Landaus for the 17th season. Our Suzuki outboard selections are at an all-time high. Alex City Marine is now also Lake Martin's exclusive Manitou pontoon dealer with a full line of the luxurious Manitou Tri-Tune with patented V-Tune technology for top performance. Get the best selection now of Landau and Manitou pontoons. Alex City Marine, Lake Martin.
Whether it's a dream house or corporate real estate, Concrete has the skill, expertise, and talent to exceed your expectations. Trust Concrete to build a foundation for your future. Our work ethic and dedication are always in keeping the competition on their toes. We specialize in residential and commercial development in the Coosa, Talladega, and Shelby County areas. Call us today for your next project, 256-245-4211, or check us out on the web at con-crete.com.
If you currently have an FHA mortgage, this commercial is for you. Most people that currently have an FHA mortgage are working with Home Place Mortgage to refinance their current loan. Several items have changed to make now the perfect time to refinance. FHA has reduced the amount of monthly mortgage insurance. Current interest rates for FHA loans are at all-time lows. FHA has eliminated the need for new appraisal. Most people will be able to refinance with little or no closing costs. This is the opportunity that you have been waiting for. Call now to start saving.
This is the sale you've been waiting for.
Don't miss the Drive and Discover event at Bice Motors in Alex City.
Great looking trucks and great looking discounts.
New 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cab 4x2 with Hemi, $259 down, $259 a month for 36 months.
Buy it at Bice.
New 2017 Jeep Cherokee, equipped, not stripped, as low as $18,987.
BiceChryslerDodge.com.
And I know when I need it, I can count on you. Like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh.
You can count on the caring team at Brown Nursing and Rehabilitation. Our services include physical, speech, and occupational therapy. Brown Nursing and Rehabilitation, 256-329-9061.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Blitz Saturday Sports Countdown. Couple more segments in today's show. Name that athlete. Name that athlete. And we're going to go by some interesting
I have no idea about any of these, by the way, so
That's
he's going to
right.
have to give some hints.
I put the questions, not the answers, on the sheets.
This one's a tough. Michael, this is really the game show music tough right here. This is tough, man. I ought to get some kind of
like
reward.
Jeopardy, you know.
You should get some reward or something for this.
What athlete will earn a $385,000 bonus for making his target weight? Football player for the Green Bay Packers, played at Alabama.
Eddie Lacy.
Eddie Lacy. What all-time great had a clause in his contract that he could play ball anywhere, anytime, with anybody?
Once I cleared up what you were talking about, which sport, it was kind of obvious. Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. You know, most stars, they have very specific things they can't do. Mike said no. If I want to play, I'm going to play.
Anytime,
And who you going
anywhere.
to turn down Michael Jordan?
Hey, if I want to go out on the playground and play, I'm going to do it. I don't care if I break my ankle or not.
What athlete was offered a $200,000 bonus not to play in the WNBA?
You definitely going to have
I
to
will
give
say she just was
Diana Taurasi.
There you go.
Wow.
She was just named, or she just.
I swear I
was
didn't know
scoring.
anything, just took a stab
That
at
was
it.
very good.
Maybe it's the only girl I know that plays in the WNBA.
What all-time great missed out on a $10,000 contract with Heinz 57?
This was a pretty good one, and you helped me on this one. The streak of consecutive games with a hit was 56 for Joe DiMaggio. Didn't get to 57. That streak still stands.
It still stands, and it will stand.
Yeah.
What athlete had a clause in his contract guaranteeing $100 worth of mustache wax per year?
I got this.
Famous mustache.
I've got this. Raleigh Fingers.
Very good. Raleigh Fingers. You know, Raleigh was actually traded to, I believe, Cincinnati.
I thought about letting that grow out. Have you ever thought about doing that? Have you seen the College World Series hairdos and mustaches? Yeah. Are we back in the 30s? I mean, seriously. The handlebar, they twisted him up.
I think Raleigh Fingers was traded to the Reds the last year of his career, and he retired because they were going to make him shave his mustache. True story.
Why would they make him shave his mustache?
Well, it's like the Yankees. You got to be clean. I don't know. Yeah. What baseball player got a bonus of 2 horses from the Texas Rangers?
Has to be Nolan Ryan.
No, but you would never get this, and neither would I. But I will say that you could. I'll give you a hint. You could smell this guy from a mile away.
You could smell this guy from a mile away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He punched Jose Bautista in the face, or last year.
I forgot.
That guy Odor.
Who?
Rogue something. Odor.
Can't even say his name.
I can't. He's got an odd first name. It's
How can you smell him? Oh, Odor. I got you. I missed that.
What athlete got a $180,000 bonus for playing in front of? That's in a clause in the contract for just playing in front of 100 fans. Now again, this is a hard one. I get. All right, 100 fans. Think about what sport is desperate for fans. They don't get any fans. It's a fledgling professional sport right now, but it's an extremely popular college sport.
Lacrosse?
Women's?
Basketball?
No. Women's softball?
Women's softball?
Yeah, they have got a professional league now. She's the most popular player, pitcher from Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
$180,000 bonus if she just plays in front of 100 fans.
I don't know.
Monica Apple.
I'd be calling.
Yeah, that was.
I'd be calling everybody I knew. I'd be saying, look.
Absolutely.
If you'll just come to this game,
yeah,
we'll split some money.
Absolutely.
I'll pay you to come to the game.
I agree.
Would you go?
Absolutely.
I mean, how hard is it to get 100 people? That's not a lot, man. I'm serious.
This is at home.
Could you not just call the entire Tennessee football team and say, hey, can y'all come up here to this game? I mean, what's that? That's 85 right there. That's just scholarships. There's plenty of them. She got it right there.
That's true.
You got her family in there. She's got that. So
then that was named that athlete.
There you go.
We'll be back with
I didn't do too bad.
No, you didn't. One final segment of the show right after this.
So, you may not know it, but you've seen our work everywhere. For a combined 50 years, SignSource has been Central Alabama's premier option for all your sign needs. Custom signs for your business, club, or organization. Wraps and decals for your vehicle or boat. Full-color banners for your big sale, or a photo collage on canvas for grandma. All with fast, friendly, prompt service. Check out our website at signsourcenow.com. 888-533-6758. Go straight to the source. SignSource.
Lakeside Marina and Watercraft Rentals have spring fever and are happy to announce that Bennington is back. Lakeside Marina at Blue Creek is now Lake Martin's Bennington pontoon dealer with all models of Bennington pontoons that deliver speed, power, and stability with their elliptical sport packages and best-in-class styling and luxury. See the full line now for best selection as well as the all-new personal watercraft from Kawasaki. Lakeside Marina at Blue Creek, #1 for a reason. Lakeside Marina is also your authorized Easy Go kart dealer for Lake Martin.
Got your eye on a new Nissan? It's time to zero in on huge savings at Lynch Nissan of Auburn. 0% financing is back in a big way on many of your favorite Nissan models, but only for a limited time. Buy today and save up to $11,000 off MSRP on remaining 2016s as we make room for the 2017s. Get up to $5,000 off MSRP on the new Rogue SL or 0% for 72 months. Just click it and pick it now at lynchnissan.com. Lynch Nissan of Auburn, I-85 at exit 51.
Hi. We're looking for insurance.
Let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Did your team just win the big game? Are you looking for a unique way to honor a valuable employee? Lila's Engraving has you covered, offering a large selection of custom trophies and plaques. Lila's also offers cast aluminum car tags, custom engraved wine glasses, clocks, and wood cutting boards. They even offer custom framing for any art or picture as well. Lila's combines the best quality items with the fastest service around. With over 27 years of experience in the Alexander City and Lake Martin areas, Lila's Engraving is your only choice for custom awards and engraved gifts. Always remember, winners choose Lila's.
Whether it's a walk-off home run, a game-winning touchdown, or a buzzer beater, make sure Jay's Sports Grill is in your lineup. Located in downtown Sylacauga and a short drive from Highway 280, Jay's has the food you're looking for. Whether it's wings, fingers, burgers, or salads, they have it all. Come bring your family for a great meal, come hang out with your friends for the big game, or call them at 256-207-0700 to place your order. Make sure Jay's Sports Grill is in your lineup.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of Sports Blitz Saturday Sports Countdown. We got about a minute left in today's show. We're going to debut a new segment quickly here. Rank 'em.
That's it. Let's rank 'em.
Rank 'em. The seasons of Auburn, 1993, 2004, 2010.
2010, obviously, we'll go first, national champions, and then I would say I'm going to go 2004, then 93. But 93,
hard to argue.
You and I went down to the Auburn
opening
Ole Miss
game Thursday night.
Thursday night, drove down. Did we go to Mr. Gaddy's to eat pizza?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I think we did.
We may have.
So drove down in your blue
Grand Am. 1986
On
Grand
a Thursday, thought it was pretty cool to go to a football game while you're still in high school.
Very cool.
So ended up, little did we know.
Little did we know, absolutely, because
we won 16-12.
We left thinking, and we got a long road. Mo, Larry, and Curly, rank them.
Mo, Curly, Larry.
I'm gonna go Curly, Larry, Mo, because Mo was just the meanest rascal ever.
He made it though, man.
Frosted Flakes, Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops, rank them.
I'm gonna stay in that order. Frosted Flakes, Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops.
I'm gonna go Apple Jacks, Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops.
There you go.
Marilyn Monroe, Rita Hayworth, Sophia Loren.
I'm gonna go Marilyn Monroe, Sophia Loren, Rita Hayworth.
I'm gonna go Sophia Loren, Rita Hayworth, Marilyn Monroe.
Okay, Marilyn Monroe last.
Yeah,
wow, okay.
Blondes, I don't know. Buck Rogers, Battlestar Galactica, and V.
Can
Sci-fi 80s
can
TV
I opt
shows.
out of that one? I mean,
I'm gonna go Buck Rogers, V. Battlestar Galactica.
Okay, V was. I like to go V first.
Yosemite Sam, Foghorn Leghorn, Elmer Fudd.
I'm gonna go Foghorn Leghorn first, Yosemite Sam, then Elmer Fudd.
I like that. We don't have time to do the Rockies. We'll save that for another day.
That's right.
But we appreciate so much all of you out
Good
there
stuff.
joining us today. It's been a fun show. Apologize again for being a little late, but we'll catch up with it. I think you got the content.
Happy anniversary to my wife.
Absolutely. Have no idea what it took to live with Brett for 17
I really
years.
just wished I hadn't brought that up now.
Thank you so much. For Brett Pritchard, I'm Andy Graham. So long for now. We'll talk again soon.
When you need plumbing service, call on the professionals at A&M Plumbing LLC. For over 20 years, our mission has been to provide the best possible service available in the industry, and we specialize in solving difficult problems. We offer a wide range of services, such as installation, service, repair and replacement of common fixtures, water heaters, toilets, faucets, drains, sewer lines, and septic tank pumping and cleaning services. Unlike many companies, our septic tank services include field line testing. Our knowledgeable staff will be happy to answer any of your questions. So call A&M Plumbing LLC today.
If you had $6,000, how would you spend it?
I'd pay bills.
How about a new car? Vacation!
At Hyundai of Auburn today, you can get the new car and do the other things.
What? How?
Pick out your dream car and drive away with as much as $6,000 to spend however you'd like.
America's best warranty and $6,000?
Luxury and $6,000.
Be thinking how to spend your $6,000. HyundaiofAuburn.com.
Vacation!
What value would you gain working with Lee Marketing Group? With 4 divisions under one umbrella, Sign Source, Lee Apparel, R&B Media, and LMG Baker Advertising Agency, Lee Marketing Group offers a comprehensive approach. From logo design and branding to ad placement and everything in between, LMG can handle it all. For ease of time, cutting-edge, results-driven marketing campaigns, think LMG. Lee Marketing Group, your comprehensive marketing solution.
A1 Four Seasons, a division of Jackson Refrigeration, is Central Alabama's Alabama Power Superior Solutions dealer. With the summer months approaching, the temperatures are rising, and so will your power bill if you don't have one of the latest 410A heat pumps. With R22 Freon prices on the rise, now is the time to make the switch to a new, more efficient unit that will save you hundreds of dollars on your yearly power bill. Call A1 Four Seasons at 256-234-4457.
Lake Area Realty is Lake Martin's Century 21 real estate company that proudly serves all the Lake Martin area. Rhonda Gaskin and her staff of caring professional realtors offers full sales for buyers and sellers in the area and can even help you with finding rentals or managing your current property. Whether it's your dream lake home, waterfront property, area family home in town, or just a starter home, Lake Area Realty can handle it all and advise you on all your needs. Buying and selling real estate is important to the professionals at Century 21. Lake Area Realty are your friends in real estate. Call or visit lakearearealty.net.